So we definitely auto pay. We play the land. We give everybody indestructible. We wipe the field. We have 3. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. Today we're playing with an Azorius control deck, kind of, basing ourselves around the Nadir Kraken to make 1/1 tentacles, and then going big with Kiora Best the Sea God, protecting ourselves through things like Shatter the Sky and Linvala Shield Gate, so we can actually give our Kraken and all of the tentacles indestructible, and then shatter the sky, and then attack. So, you know, a couple really cool possibilities available within the deck. Of course, before we break down the deck in its entirety, talking about each individual card, the strengths, the weaknesses, the strategies, the synergies, you know, everything you need to know to play this deck as effectively and efficiently as you possibly can. You know, we will ask you please to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share to all your friends. If you're not interested in the deck tech shenanigans, you know, just use that little slider bar, jump right to the gameplay. It's as easy as that. So let's get into it. We've got 2 copies of Opt to start the deck out with at instant speed. This is our first and only 1-drop in which we can scry 1, drawing a card. Just general filler, a little bit of mortar between the bricks. Into our 2-drops, the meat and potatoes, Omen of the Sea for 2, an enchantment with flash. When it enters the battlefield, scry 2 and draw a card. We can also pay 3 to sack it, scrying an additional 2 once it's in play. So, you know, this is really good consistency within the deck. Not only is it flash, so we can hold up our mana for counter magic, but we also get to scry 2 and draw, allowing us to look at the top 3 cards of our library, finding the specific answer that we are looking for the occasion. 4 copies of Negate at instant speed as well, countering target non-creature spell. So like I said, you know, holding up your mana if you need to counter. If not, you know, utilize some things like Opt or Omen of the Sea that can scry and draw at instant speed, so you do not waste your mana. 4 copies of the Nadir Kraken. This is a 2/3, our main creature engine of the deck, and whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on the Kraken and create a 1/1 blue tentacle creature token. So not only does the Kraken get quite formidable, but you get an army of tentacles, which is quite nice as well. 4 copies of our Neutralize, instant speed, counter target spell, cycling for 2. So, you know, if it happens to be a deck that doesn't require your attention, you can cycle this away. Somehow I doubt that, but, you know, the situation does come into play where maybe you've got 2 copies of Neutralize, 2 negates, and, you know, you don't really need to sit on a 3rd copy if you pull it. So it's really nice, the fact that you can cycle it. One of the times that we would cycle it is if we didn't have the land, because it's better to cycle, lose your counterspell, than to brick on land, right? So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 2 copies of Linvala Shield Gate. You know, skip the C, it's just the Shield Gate. A 3/3 with flying, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you have a full party, blah, 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 we're not a party deck, we can sacrifice Linvala at instant speed to choose Hexproof or Indestructible, giving our creatures that, which is nice. So, you know, typically we go Indestructible unless it is a targeted exile. 4 copies of Shatter the Sky for 4 at sorcery speed. Each player who controls a creature with 4 or greater draws a card, and then you get to destroy all creatures. This is nice because, you know, we are going really wide with the Kraken, with the tentacles. We play the Seagate, you know, we sack her to give our whole field indestructible, then we use Shatter the Sky. Our creatures survive, our opponent's field is eliminated, and then we can start smashing in. 2 copies of Thryx the Sunstorm, a 4/5 with flash and flying, and spells you cast with converted mana cost of 5 or greater cost 1 less to cast and cannot be countered. You know, this is a great card against Dimir Rogues. You know, it's a flash blocker, so when they attack, you can put this in, get the kill on their Thought Thief, and your spells cannot be countered, so it's a double win there. Moving on, we do have 2 copies of the Seagate Restoration for 7. Drawing cards equal to the number of cards in our hand, which is great, and then no maximum hand size. The Seagate Reborn comes in tapped unless we pay 3 life as a blue source. 2 copies of Kiora Best the Sea God. This is an enchantment, so when it enters the battlefield, we get to create an 8/8 with Hexproof. On our following upkeep, we're tapping all non-land permanents that our target opponent controls. They do not untap during their controller's next untap step. And finally, on the following and final upkeep, before it sacrifice, gain control of target permanent and opponent controls, also untapping it, which is really, really quite nice. 2 copies of Emeria's Call, also for 7 at sorcery speed. Create 2 4/4 white angels. The rest of our creatures gain indestructible until our next turn. The Shatter Skyclave comes in tapped unless we pay 3 life, adding a white source to our pool. And then 4 copies of our Shark Typhoon for 6, an enchantment that states whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX blue shark creature token with flying, where X is that spell's converted mana cost, cycling for 2 plus X. And when you cycle Shark Typhoon, create an XX blue shark creature token with flying. So, you know, you cannot counter cycles, which is amazing. And then that cycle creature gets to come in play and block the rogue, much like Thryx does at flash speed or instant speed. So really cool stuff here available with the Shark Typhoon to help shut down those Dimir rogue decks. We've got 12 plains and 12 islands. You know, if you want, put some Fable Passages in there to make it a little bit more consistent, if you will. You know, we're just having fun with it today, trying some new strategies, some new synergies while we wait for Keldheim to come out. So, you know, today we're going wide with Krakens. We're using the Seagate to give everything indestructible. And then we're using Shatter the Sky to eliminate only our opponent's board state, which is really cool. And then, you know, there's lots of flash shenanigans to mess with the rogue decks that are everywhere. So I hope you guys enjoyed this deck tech and deck breakdown. Make sure to hold up your mana for counter spells. That's a major rule underneath of our Kraken Seagate Shatter the Sky synergy. You know, have fun playing the deck. Let me know how you make out with it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Share the channel out to your friends. We do have a 500,000 gem giveaway, other free cash prize tournaments and giveaways as well going on. So, you know, lots going on. I hope you are as excited for 2021 as I am. And happy holidays to you all. We'll get into the gameplay footage, and I'll be back to wrap up once we're done. Take care. Okay, opponent goes first. I hope they're playing a creature deck, and I'm looking for a second island. Might have to cycle for it. That's the play line. This is our 3rd video of the day, so, I mean, you can only expect so much of a guy. I'll try to take my time, though. I'll RTFC, LOL. Alright, we can cycle a shark for 0, but we have the land, so I think we should just leave it and risk it for the biscuit. I mean, if they're playing wizards and stuff, we should be okay. Maybe it's instances of sorceries. Let's take the risk. Alright, they're tapped, so let's get a flyer in. That way we can just put in tempo-based damage every turn while we control the counter spells. Gets out of control, we can shatter, but I imagine we're just going straight to Shark Town. I want to play, obviously, the Typhoon as the enchantment against any deck that's not running enchantment removal, which is most of them right now. I think they did not brick. No, interesting. Okay, so they're doing stuff, right? That relic amulet could be annoying for us. The second island is kind of being annoying. Watch us get burned for not cycling for it. We might main phase opt. I'm gonna sack this so their creature goes to the grave. Right, it's basically just like a trade at that point. I think that's pretty good value for us. At this point, you know, the Shark Typhoon is relevant. Creating a 3/3 shark. Something to at least deal with. We already have one Petty Theft out of the way, one Unsummon out of the way, so... You know, there's only so many of those in the deck. They eat tokens, is why I bring that up. We could incorporate some Scrylands, I suppose. Typically, it's not an issue. Even, I guess, past... Oh. That's the first time I've seen that used successfully. But They are tapped, and unless there sits a mystical dispute in that hand, I'm gonna call that game. Hello, good game with the hearts. Pass our turn. We have islands in play. Neutralize is ready, and our opponent seems to be bricking. Yeah, it's just like not happening. We'll start making the sharks. We have another one to make through the opt. They could petty theft the Shark Typhoon. You know, that's an option. And then have a neutralize on the back end. We can make a shark here. They should bounce it because we're out of blue mana, or do whatever they have to do if they can. But we don't really have a response anyway, so let's just go for it. And they remove tokens to kill a shark, I guess. We can make a 1/1 shark here. You're gonna have to kill that as well. Oh, it does get the negate. Decent. As long as that negate doesn't hit our neutralize, I'm okay with this. Worst case, we flash in our Thryx. They're at 5 land now. We're only at 7, so they've not missed too many, and, you know, we've got more land than we know what to do with. LOL. They're looking at our grave already. Awkward. Maybe trying to figure out what kind of deck we are. I don't know what kind of deck well, I mean, you can figure it out. They spent all their mana for that, which is fun. Let's counter it. They don't get the draw. We make the shark. Don't mind if I do, Hugh. Don't mind if I do. Hit for 4, we can flash Thryx in. Looking for another Linvala to activate our Indestructible, so Shatter's online. But I don't think there's too many creatures to worry about. Oh, maybe I stand corrected here. This has haste, so they're going to attack in. And if there's no counterspell, you know what that means. Okay, killing another shark. 6 damage done with that so far. That's really good. Let's push it. Now they can't counter us. They're taking the damage. We don't need to play any more land. Let's just hold these in hand as a bluff. Right? I guess mine is not on our cat wheel. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forget. That's on a different screen. It doesn't show up on my main screen. Bolthound as the pet. I actually respect that. Bolthound was one of my favorites. It almost reminds me of Maya. So quick. Our opponent is not here anymore? Question mark? They've got 4 cards in hand. 5 land. Okay, they're ready to rip. So we get bounced. It's annoying. It does have flash though. Right? So that's awkward. Can they counter it here? Yes. Interesting. No attacks. We need to chump block that borrower. I'm going to try to get a shatter off before we put our Kraken in play. They could counter one and then we'll use the other as well. So that could come into play here, being quite successful for us. There it is. Now they're going to burn our shark with their amulet, right? Well, they should definitely burn our shark first. I think they made a little boo-boo there. I wonder if there's counter magic. They definitely should have amuleted the shark before the attack phase, so that doesn't land. Shatter in the house. We wake a shark, but it gets killed. We get the draw from it, though, which is nice. It's actually not that bad, right? Because Shatter, if you have a creature 4 or greater, you get the draw, and the shark is a 4/4 from the Shatter, so decent. Decent. Blue blop. They could counter it, maybe. Another rewind? I don't doubt it. Interesting. They're drawing a card, countering the spell, and now they're totally tapped, so that's great for us. Sploosh. Same thing again, out of mana. We're gonna make a bunch of angels and turn. So they've got 4 cards. They can make a play for it as much as we can. This Relic Amulet has done work, like lifting weights this match. Really, really good. They can kill this immediately is the thing. We have 9, so this is 7. That would be 10 total. We'll make the 7/7 shark with the 2 4/4s. If there's counter magic here, sucks, but we still get the shark. And then the amulet can't kill the shark. It is negate. You dog. They still have to petty theft the shark. Kraken in play. It's gonna get blasted by the amulet. They have to block this, or they really should. Maybe they deal 5 damage to the shark and close it up with a shock or something, right? It needs to... Oh, they take it. Wow. Keeping the land in hand to bluff. We're making tentacles at this point when we draw, if the Kraken survives. They need to address the shark with a petty theft and unsummon. We've seen they have it. That's the first card they played on us, was an unsummon. 1 card in hand. They need to burn this Kraken. We're at 20 life, which is actually going to save us. Well, I mean 19 down to 18 here. Potentially down to 13, which is good, but not enough. They also dealt 6 damage. Oh, they just immediately end our turn. Oof. We have flash, so... we could still play in on the stack. Right? That's gonna be our best bet. I guess we actually could have waited. We just missed our attack phase. That's on me. That's my bad. Totes my bad. Alright, they're gonna kill the storm. That removes their counters, which is like great news for us. And a second copy of it. Not bad. I think this should be fine. Let's go to Tentacle Town. Oh no. Auto pay. We make a shark out of it. Right? The second one triggers the first one. 6/6 shark. And you guys know how much I love these sharks. Do we still have the shark clip up? Oh yeah, we do. Let's get after it. It's a perfect representation of the shark token. Just goofy AF. End our turn, keep the land in hand as a bluff. One blufferoni sandwich, please. And just like that. One shot, one kill. Absolutely loving it. So our opponent goes first, and our hand is trash, but... You know, we'll see. It's Luris, so we're playing against rogues. It's unpleasant. Oh, it's cycling. Interesting. The plot thickens. Second island off the top, and now we're having fun again. All it takes is to know you're not playing rogues. You hear that? Wizards, we just don't want to play rogues anymore. Or against them. Most of us don't, I feel like. If we can get into our Shark Typhoon, that'll be great. We need a negate for the flare. That'll really help us. They're tapped now, so we can Omen our faces off and... We need a shatter. There it is. We could have taken the Shark Typhoon and found the shatter in time. I think the Kraken would have been a fine play there too. Probably a better one. I want to kind of shatter before the Kraken, but if our Seagate can survive and we can get the Kraken in play, give it indestructible, then we can shatter on top, and now we're really talking. So it's kind of a weird play line. Typically, you'd want to go Kraken, but if you want to protect the Kraken, then you should go Seagate first. So the play line does kind of differ depending on your strategy. Have them cycle and go for Blood Aways. Nice for us as well. You know, they're at 3 in the grave. That's not much. Lots of work left to do. No attacks here. Just gaining life, doing chip damage. Ugh. You're a wizard, Harry! Now you're playing Magic. We're down to 14. Not good. We're going crazy with this cycle. The 6. The chip damage has been aggressive. They can get one of them through. Should we go for it? Probably not. Let's try it. I mean, that is the combo, so if we're ever gonna get it, here it is. Let's take the hit. I mean, their health total's not super relevant. What we need is a negate. Right? We need anything to find a negate. At least 10%. Alright, I'm worried. I mean, that's their 7th. We're down to 12. I mean, we did survive, but, like, we're gonna get flared out so hard here. They do have it. So we kill the Stinger. There's gonna be 2 more cycles here. Nice. You dirty dog. You dirty, dirty dog. We can't survive another round. Alright, we can't attack. We're gonna try it again. Will of the All Hunter. You dog. Another stinger, that's really good. 2 damage here, we're so dead. Good game. I mean, unless they don't have it, but we're dead, right? We're super duper dead if they find it. If we top deck a Negate, then we can survive. But, I mean, I don't see that happening. That's the only way we win this match, is if we top deck a Negate. So we definitely auto-pay. We play the lands. We give everybody indestructible. We wipe the field. We hit for 3. There's no haste, but I'm sure we're just looking at the flare to the face. Okay. Cry. Oh man, just a little too slow there. We go first with a lot of counter magic. Let's hope it comes in handy. I think this was probably our last match with the deck. We'll see. It's been a long day. We've been online recording videos for over 7 hours now. And we do that daily. My pleasure. For you guys. You know, you gotta work. What else are you gonna do with your time? It's only Christmas. Alright, let's threaten a mystical dispute, I guess. Island in play. Rune Crab makes me hate my life. Mystical Dispute would be great on that. Or is Mystical Dispute instant or sorcery only? It's been so long, I don't even remember. So, Mono Blue, Mill, or Dimir Rogues. Both are gross. I'd rather Mono Blue. Yeah, Dimir. Look at me. Alright, we lose a Shatter. That's one of our crab killers. Let's take Omen. Land can just, like, super duper get out of here, or what? Are we gonna keep land, try to get Shark Typhoon? Or are we looking for a Shatter? Let's keep 1 land. That activates the Shatter with the double planes. And the Sea Gates. Should be good, or should we block? Yeah, I think we'll probably neutralize here. Or opt, depending. Hopefully it's a negate. I said opt, I meant negate. LOL. This is what I mean. After about even 4 hours, we get a little off balance, but we'll do our best. So if there's no play, let's just cycle this for 1. That gives them something to use their removal on. Interesting. I hope they do use their removal. We don't want to play the Kraken until we can protect it. And they didn't spend their mana, so I'm definitely holding up the Neutralize. Right? Because they've got instant speed removal. They want to unload on us. It's not a Thought Thief, but it still needs to go. I'm sure there's still a Thought Thief in there, but we can't risk there not being one and letting the rogue hit the field. Oh, nice. Pull Drown in the lock out of their hand. The only good thing here is they're down to 4 cards, right? After the draw. Rune Crab with the mill, it's not that bad. Guild Thief hits us for points and the mill. We don't want to lose too many shatters. I think we lost one already. Oh, good game. They take our, you know, Thryx. That's it. That's it, unless we top deck a shatter. Top deck a shatter. Oh, I didn't even realize we had Sea God in the grave. I guess we can survive a turn. Let's just find it. No, where is it? Just looking for an answer. Wow. It's like it doesn't even exist. Are you serious? I mean, we tap anyway, so it doesn't matter. May as well have taken the attack. Just feels useless, though. You know, futile. LOL. And now they take our Thryx in this one, or they take Shark Typhoon. Probably take Shark Typhoon. Right. Absolutely ridiculous. And they didn't grab a shatter again, or did they? No, it's just the first one still. No shatter there. Down to 3. Can we top deck one? Hopefully they take a creature, not our Typhoon. Take Thryx. Take Thryx, my friend. They should take Shark Typhoon, though. Let's be serious. Shark Typhoon wins in the game. Oh, nice. They take the land to open up counter magic. Wow. Big brain. And it doesn't matter, because we can't find the correct piece to the puzzle. Good game. Our opponent goes first. Whatever. We need to play one more match after that last one. Xeristhent fully triggered me. We do need a second island, though, for the Kraken, and then Neutralize. That's going to be a must-have for us. Por favor. Just chillin'. Rakdos, Trident. So we've got Croaks to deal with. That sucks. We do have the Omens, which should help us pull that second island for the Kraken. There's plenty of removal in this deck, though, so that's going to be hard. You know, we do have the Negate, but to wait till 5 is, you know, not always the easiest. It's better if we can pull a Shatter on 4, right? I mean, the playline does work, but you need to basically survive until turn 4 and then still have things go off semi-successfully. This guy's fine. Shade is also fine. Sucks, but it's fine. We can Omen in. Looking for that Shatter. Land. Pull a Shatter. No. Not even an island for a Neutralize. Are you serious? I guess we can still hold up our Negate. We need to Omen. Just dig through as many cards as we can. Right, trying to find that Shatter. Pretty please. Hit for 5 is unpleasant. Down to 13. Bone Crusher Giant in play as a body. Please, we need a Shatter. Come on. Right on schedule. A little bit of a Christmas miracle here. Bleep, bloop, blop. Come on. Come on. 2 more non-shatters. I mean, we're just digging here. Just digging. And that's what happens when you dig. you find gold, ladies and gentlemen. And in sand. Right? All these trash cards. Get them out of there. New cards in play. And let's blast off. We need more of them, because there's still 3 cards in hand. I'm sure they've got General Shenanigans. Not to mention the Skyclave Shade is replayable. And they Village Rights. And get the draw through the Bone Crusher Giant. That's really, really good. That went as poorly for us as it possibly could have. But if we didn't, we were dying. Oh no. Shade strikes again. Don't you do this to me. Where is that frickin' island? Wow, like our land is balanced. I have no idea how game after game we only pull planes. A little bit frustrating at a certain point. There's no negate on this because we only have 1 island, so we're just throwing matches away here. I'm gonna cycle this too out of anger. Watch us pull a freaking island and we already played a planes. Oh no, another island. Perfect. Like I said, it couldn't be anything other than that. Why would it be? Just some days you have great luck, right? The best luck. Wow. Just wow. So not a great win rate with the deck, but it's still a lot of fun. Make sure we get removed here. That's gonna just be generally depressing. Yeah, good luck. Let's sack ourselves. I mean, still removal for 1. Right? Which is, like, not good. Doesn't matter what we pick. Bone Crusher to the face. And then played. Alright, we need another Shatter off the top if we're gonna have any chance. And then some. Wow, look at us go. And we have no blockers. That's just a super duper good game. Wow, we could not find that island to save our lives. The idea is there. I guess we just go with a party deck and we ditch the Kraken idea, right? I wanted to play with the Kraken. That was the idea, so, you know, we did our best, but the idea is there, and in theory it works, and sometimes it does work, but, you know, like any plan, it can be interrupted, disrupted, you know, countered, stuff like this. So, I had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Of course, a happy holidays to you all, no matter how you're celebrating, and hope you always all stay safe and do take care and are looking forward to a magic-filled 2021 alongside your boy, HGG. If you want to support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share it to your friends. You know, that's the best gift you can give this holidays is sharing my channel. And, you know, if you want to go above and beyond, support financially by becoming a YouTube member and gain access to exclusive content. So, again, thank you so much, you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.